Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Aurora Sports Park here in Aurora, Colorado. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and it will be my pleasure to bring to you the boys under 17 Far West Regionals Championship game, with the winner to move on to the Nationals held next month, July 2005. You see both teams here at midfield with the traditional walk-up now, waving to their faithful here. Beautiful day in Aurora. And we have two 45-minute halves to bring you. Today's the 25th of June, 2005. The teams look set. You've got the California Odyssey in the blue jerseys with the red trunks, and in red you have Real Colorado. So Real want to represent the state here of Colorado, want to do well. You see the officials wearing their black jerseys there at midfield. And we'll get you the lineups for each of these teams. For the Odyssey out of California, Clovis, California, up in the northern part of the state near Fresno. Number 1, the keeper, Ryan Kenny. Number 2, forward midfielder, Ben Millam. Number 3, Chris Gallo. He's a defender. Number 4 is Jaime Guillermo, midfield forward. Number 5 is Sylvester Arias. He's a forward. Number 6, Trey Garton, midfielder. Number 8, Chris Silva, also a midfielder. Number 9, Emmanuel Ochoa. He's a midfielder, also plays defense. Number 10, Matthew Johnson, forward midfielder. Number 11 is Ryan Brown. He's a defender. Number 12, Lincoln Spletstoser. He's a midfielder defender. Number 13, McKay Tucker, midfielder. Number 14, Jose Calderon. He's a defender midfielder. Number 15, Jaime Calvo. He's a midfielder. Number 16 is Eric Suto. He's a defender. Number 19, Boris Beta. He's a forward defender. And number 21 is Anthony Naboli. He's a midfielder. And there's the whistle signaling the start of this match. The head coach is Ahmad Tuisi, and the manager is Daniel Mele. So that is your roster for the California Odyssey. And it's the Odyssey with the ball to start things off, going from right to left on your screen. Number 10 there with the ball, Matthew Johnson with a little touch pass into the middle of the field, trying to find his teammate Ryan Brown, and he does. Brown brings the ball over midfield. And it's Colorado having to get back on defense as number 19, Boris Beta, was streaking towards the net, but he stopped there by the keeper, Miguel Rosales. And back here on the other end, going up, Ryan Kenny making a stop in front of the net. We'll get you the roster for the Real Colorado National squad here. Again, they're in the red jerseys with the white trunks. Ball is out over on the far side. Number 0, backup keeper, is Calvin Bailey. Number 1, Miguel Rosales, as we alluded to. He's the keeper out there right now. Number 2, Brendan McDaniel. Number 5 is Chris Wills. Number 6, Chris Bangart. Number 7, Colin Audley. Number 9 is George Carmichael. Number 10 is Dion Bubar Hall. Number 12 is Sam DePetro. Number 13, Arik Goodman. Number 14 is Seth Taminga. Number 15, Greg Rouse. Number 16 is Byron Seffers. Number 17, Kyle Varville. Number 18 is Koji Goldman. And number 19 is Pasquale Murillo. And rounding off the roster, number 20, Zachary Frazier. The head coach is Sean Comagis, and the manager, James Varville. Left-footed kick there, number 11, Ryan Brown. Sun coming out now, making it a bright day here. Those red jerseys, kind of a little bit of a shimmer to them there for the Real Colorado squad. No score, we're just underway here in the first half. Again, we've got 45-minute halves. And that ball will go right on one bounce into the hands of the keeper, Ryan Kenny. And Ryan slowly walks the ball up towards the end of the box there and booms it well across midfield. Header high into the air. Beta battling for control of the ball, and it's the squad from Clovis, the Odyssey, with the ball here on the left side of the field, trying to make this defense for Real Colorado work to get a hold of that ball. And we're just about 3 minutes into the match. You can see the wind blowing here from left to right. So it's the Odyssey squad out of Clovis who's battling the wind right now. And they're keeping the ball on the ground. That strong leg of Ryan Kenny was not thwarted in that wind as he sent that ball soaring. And he's going to make a catch there just like an outfielder, right into his hands. And again, another high booming kick. Angles it over to the far sideline. Now it's on the ground. And Real Colorado. Play slow to develop here to start this match. Each of these teams being just a bit cautious, trying to get a feel for each other. Ball right at midfield. It's Real Colorado playing a game of keep away with Odyssey right now, and they'll bring it over here to the near side, number 18. Coach E. Goldman. Goldman off to number 2, his teammate, Brendan McDaniel. McDaniel tries to move into the middle. A late whistle there. It was a push in the back. And the ball will belong to the Odyssey. Now it's Odyssey trying to penetrate that or get back on defense as Real Colorado is penetrating deep into their territory. A little bit of a slide there. Takes the feet away from the Odyssey player here in the corner, and the ball will belong to Real Colorado. And let's see on the free kick, number 7. Colin Audley will take the kick near the corner here on the near side. And let's see if he sets it up right there. You can see the flag. It is blowing directly from left to right, the length of the field. Audley with a nice little punt there, but it goes right into the hands of Ryan Kenny. And Kenny now sends the ball down that far sideline. It's the California Odyssey now getting in deep, and that ball is going to be deflected. Nice defensive play by Real Colorado. Beta, back left-footed kick is going to be just wide of the net and go out. We'll have our first goal kick here for Real Colorado. So a full week of games here, ending with the championship game on Saturday. The first games of this tournament started on Monday and played all the way through the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You had the semifinals yesterday, quarterfinals on Thursday. Ball in the middle of the field, number 14. Seth Taminga for Real Colorado. And right there is Ryan Kenny to make another stop. So Ryan, very solid there in front of the net here today. He'll be attending UC Santa Barbara. Big kid, 6'2", 175. Real Colorado brings the ball back here towards midfield. Now they want to move down this near sideline, but the ball is going to be too fast and roll across that back line, and Ryan Kenny will retrieve the ball for the goal kick. Kenny's set, and his kick again well across midfield. Battle now for the ball. Nice header, number 14. Seth Taminga for Real Colorado. But it's California Odyssey with the ball. Beta now attacking the net, but he's going to be deflected over on that far side by the defense of Real Colorado. Ball will be put into play here on the near side. Still belongs to Odyssey. Number 11, Ryan Brown, has the ball taken away. Gets it back. Now he moves into the middle of the field, uses a left foot, tries to gain position. A lot of physical play there, and he's going to be bumped out of position. Clovis still with the ball. They're going to send it back the other way. And we're going to have a corner kick. Not sure what the purpose there was. He was trying to get the ball into the backfield over to his keeper, but it was too fast. And that allows a corner kick situation now for Real Colorado. Kick is going to keep it onto the ground. Comes out here. Now back to the near side. That's number 10. Dion Bubar Hall. Off to his teammate Colin Audley, number 7. Back to Hall. The ball is taken away there by number 9, Emmanuel Ochoa. For the California Odyssey, up to Beta. Boris Beta gets it up across midfield, but a lot of red jerseys there. Taken away, number 2, Brendan McDaniel for Real Colorado. But the defense for Odyssey is tough. Matthew Johnson now upfield. And the ball is going to be cleared up towards across midfield. And handled here. There's number 11, Ryan Brown. Off to Matt Johnson, his teammate. California Odyssey very quick to the ball. And the Real Colorado squad is going to have to be very mindful of that as this game goes on. As the team from Clovis might be just a hair faster. So Real Colorado is going to have to be very careful with their cross-field passes, make sure they're right on their mark. And it looks as this California Odyssey squad will take advantage of mistakes. No score here in the first half. Brown takes the ball away. Brown all over the field. And Ryan Kenny will have the kick here as his team moves up towards midfield. A lot of people here today, a lot of cars in the parking lot. Real Colorado with the ball over on the far side, too fast, goes out of bounds and will belong to California Odyssey. So as it goes out, Real Colorado puts it in. Battle for the ball over on that far corner. Number 19, take a shot towards the net. It'll be high over the net and out. That was Pasquale Murillo for Real Colorado. And so another goal kick for Ryan Kenny. So as we mentioned, Ryan Brown, defender for the California Odyssey. It's been a force here today. All over the field. He's going to be heading to Cal Poly. Got a nice build on him too, 6 foot 165. And he's got some speed. Matthew Johnson, number 10 here on the near side. Gets the ball over to his teammate Brown, and Brown will put the ball into play. Odyssey right down the middle of the field as they penetrate. The Real Colorado defense, the ball is out here on the near side, and last touch by Odyssey, and so the red team will have the ball. Odyssey right down the middle. Ball taken away. Just like that, Real Colorado comes back the other way. Number 7, Colin Audley. Tries a little pass to number 2, Brennan McDaniel. McDaniel has it, gets in deep. He's got a couple of blue jerseys around him. He'll take a shot right in front of that. Ball is saved. Number 7, Colin Audley, had a strike right at the net. And pouncing to his right was the keeper, Ryan Kinney, to make the stop. And that ball goes out, so Ryan Kinney again will set up for another goal kick. Keeps this one on the ground, goes short with it here on the far side. Zachary Frazier providing some defense, number 20 over there on that far side for Real Colorado. Ball a bit long, but run down by number 10, Matthew Johnson. He'll take a shot to the net, but Rosales, Miguel Rosales with a nice stop. Now again, right down the middle, Manuel Ochoa, number 9. Beta with the header. Not enough on it. And Rosales easily picks that up. And with a booming kick across midfield, it's the Odyssey squad having to get back, and they do, as they push Real Colorado out back towards midfield. Audley, number 7. Up to Byron Seffers, number 16. The wind still keeping up here at the Aurora Sports Park. And the ball goes out on that far side, belongs to the California Odyssey. It's put back into play. Now they put it into the middle of the field. Ochoa watches that ball go right by him. Over to Ryan Brown. Brown back to number 3 now. Chris Gallo watching his first action here of this championship match. Anthony Naboli, number 21 there. Has the ball taken away. Now he go here to Brown on the near side. Brown, nice left-footed touch pass. Just a little bit too slow, but taken away by Johnson. Just when Real Colorado thought they had a break there, that ball high into the air. And just over the bar. And so a goal kick for Real Colorado. Boris Beta with some mustard on that kick. He wanted it. Rosales went up, but it was far over his head. And Miguel Rosales will have the goal kick. Ryan Kinney runs that ball down to his right. Byron Seffers was there on defense, but the ball gets by as it's pushed up towards midfield. Odyssey still controlling the ball here on the left side. Deep into Real Colorado territory. Ball is out on that far side and will belong to California Odyssey. Number 21, Anthony Naboli will put the ball into play over on the far side. Gets it off to number 9, Emmanuel Ochoa. Ochoa back to Naboli. And here number 13 for Real Colorado, Arik Goodman, makes a stop and sends it back the other way. And right here at midfield, there's a battle for the ball. Coming across midfield, number 14, Seth Taminga for Real Colorado, but runs into some trouble. And the ball is taken away by California Odyssey. Chris Gallo up to midfield. Ball rolls out to the near side. Brendan McDaniel for Real Colorado takes it. Now he moves up across midfield. Center pass. Seffers just one step out of position as the ball gets away and allows the California Odyssey to take control. Number 2 for Ben Millam for the Odyssey squad. Just a step too slow getting to that ball and allowed Real Colorado to keep control. But then again, this game going back and forth. This is a championship game. You would expect these squads to be evenly matched, and they are. Number 10, Matthew Johnson, sizing up the defense. Now it's a stop. Nearly loses the ball, passes it here to the left side. Shot towards the net, and it's going to be just wide. Ochoa says that it was touched by the keeper. It should be a corner kick. But the officials say no. It went out, and we'll have a goal kick for Real Colorado. And Emmanuel Ochoa might have had a point there, but he stops the argument. And Miguel Rosales will have the goal kick. And he's got a leg very strong as well, just like his counterpart, Ryan Kinney. Over on the right side of the field, little left-footed pass. Trying to lead number 2, Ben Millam, was number 8, Chris Silva. But the defenders were there for Real Colorado. And we've got just about 25 minutes to go here in this first half. No score. Again, I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, coming all the way from San Diego, California, to film the action here at the Far West Regionals, Aurora Sports Park, Aurora, Colorado. Ball in the middle of the field. Now it's Real Colorado's turn to put the pressure on the defense. But again, right there, Ryan Brown, number 11. Doing his job as a defender. Pushes the ball out here on the near side. Still belongs to Real Colorado's number 17 will put it into play. Kyle Varville. Oddly. Kick high into the air. It's long. And let's see who comes down with it. And it is the California Odyssey over on the far side. Naboli, number 21. Ball is out. And number 14, Seth Taminga, will put it into play for California Odyssey. Long crossfield pass to number 18. That's Coachy Goldman. Coachy Goldman puts it into the backfield. Ball is controlled. Kyle Varville, number 17, right down the middle of the field. Flanked there by number 19, Boris Beta of the Odyssey. But Varville able to control it. Over to Goldman again. And he'll go back. Very deliberate, long crossfield passes, very slow. Slowing things down here. And that's a smart job by Real Colorado. They're quick, but I don't think they want to get into a running match here against this Odyssey squad, especially when they've got Ryan Brown out there. And not to mention Matthew Johnson, number 10, who's done a great job here on the near side. And there he is right there, number 10. And let's learn a little bit about number 10, Matthew Johnson. He signed with Cal State Stanislaus. He's 5'10", 150 pounds. Got a fine GPA, better than mine. Attack attacking the net on the ground. Rosales falling. Makes a stop. Kind of made that a little more difficult than it needed to be. But Miguel Rosales with the stop. And right there, you saw Real Colorado. Thought they'd go deep there, catch Odyssey off guard. Ball is out on the far side. Still belongs to Real Colorado, but Odyssey did get back on defense, and now substitutions coming out of the game. Brendan McDaniel for Real Colorado. Looks like he's replaced by number 5, Chris Wills. Nice job there on the far sideline. Was that Naboli? And a whistle, a lot of touching there. And Ochoa, number 9, is going to be whistled there. Free kick. And looks like number 7, Colin Audley, will take it. Ball in a lot of mess there. Now comes across midfield. Kyle Varville, number 17, with the header. Manages to get the ball out of the control of the Odyssey. And now here they come. Real Colorado slowing things down. Slow passes, but the ball taken away by Beta. He'll take a shot to the net. It's just tall. He had Rosales out. And if he would have just kept the ball on the ground, would have been a definite score. Boris Beta, number 19, wanted that one there. Big kid, 6'1", 190. And shaking his head. He knows he should have kept that ball near the ground as he had Rosales coming out, and that net was unoccupied. And the score remains tied 0-0. And we played about 24 minutes or so into this first half, so about 21 minutes to go. Ryan Brown coming over, makes a nice save, but recovering, number 14, Seth Taminga, off to number 7, Colin Audley. Ball taken away over on the far side. Nice little pass upfield, too strong, and will go out. Ball across midfield, now held up. Ochoa, number 9. Off to Naboli again, number 21. Now a battle for the ball. Ball taken away. Real Colorado showing some muscle. Cyphers gets into a collision. Ryan Kenny trying to get to the ball. Calculated move, but he knew that Real Colorado was running out of space, and he came out, left the net open. And really, Real Colorado had nowhere to go with that ball, and it goes out across that back line. Kick high into the air. Let's see who's going to control it as it comes down. Battle for the ball, and it is Real Colorado, and we're going to get a whistle. And I believe that's Ochoa again, will be whistled. And the ball belongs to Real Colorado. Number 4 there in front of the official. Guillermo. Guillermo. Ball high into the air. Kenny goes up amidst a lot of red jerseys and makes a save. If he doesn't come down with that ball or it gets loose, could have been a score there for Real Colorado. Cyphers. Now the ball over here to the near side. Number 20 trying to take an angle. Zachary Frazier. Ball will go out. Last touch by California Odyssey. And so it'll be a corner kick for Real Colorado. And let's see here. As the sun ducks in behind the clouds yet again. High into the air, lofts it in front, but it's going to be curving across the goal and out across that back line. And so a sigh of relief there as the California Odyssey squad will dodge a bullet, and Ryan Kenny will set the ball down for yet another goal kick. Substitutions for Odyssey. Get some fresh legs in there. Number 6, Trey Garton. So midfielder comes into the game, 6 foot 150. Brown goes down the middle. Back to Brown again. Brown deciding which way he wants to go. Now he goes into the backfield. Johnson. A whistle before they could throw the ball in. Substitution for Real Colorado coming out. Looks like number 15, Greg Rouse, and number 20, Zachary Frazier. Rouse, number 15, just coming into the game. And now he comes out. There in midfield, number 8, Chris Silva, midfielder for the Odyssey. Seffers. Ball taken away as he goes to the right side of the field across midfield. Odyssey with it. Brown. Little touch pass. That's number 6 there, Trey Garton. And now it's going to be a foot race. Who can get to the ball? Physical battle. Nice center pass, but Kenny steps right in front, and Ryan makes a nice stop. Colin Audley, number 7. Go to the far sideline. Boris Beta on the far side. Ball over in the far corner. Let's see who comes out with it, and it looks like Real Colorado will take it away, and they do. But can they bring it up across midfield? There's a long upfield pass. It does go across midfield, but it will be controlled by the California Odyssey, and they bring it right back across midfield. Garton. Nice left-footed kick. Right down the middle. Beta was there. The ball taken away, boomed across midfield by Colin Audley. Nice kick, but it goes out on the far sideline. And the ball will belong to the Odyssey right there. So, Odyssey loses it. The ball will roll into the hands of Ryan Kenny. So just like that, we've got the ball going back and forth. Nobody really gaining an advantage here in this first half. It looks as though, at least so far, Real Colorado has figured out a way to kind of slow down this team from Clovis, the Odyssey, as they've tried to slow it down every opportunity that they could. And it's paid off. Tied 0-0. Collision there above midfield. That'll go against Real Colorado. And the free kick for Odyssey on the far sideline. Kick is nice and strong, centered. Cleared away, though, by the defense. Brown can't control on the header. And Audley, number 7. Controls the ball upfield to Seffers. Seffers now looks to the net. Now wants to go into the middle of the field. Foul number 14, Seth Taminga. Seth just in a little bit too deep, couldn't do anything with the ball. He'll lose it. About 13 minutes remaining here in this first half, scoreless. Free kick for the Odyssey. And let's see, the ball is out across the back line, and so Miguel Rosales will put it into play with the goal kick. Ball will bounce again, and over on that far side, I just have to say something. You got a small child there in a lime green jersey who has done an excellent job here so far in the first half of retrieving those wayward balls that go out over on that far sideline. And the way they're standing there, I can't tell if it's a male or female, but they look very official. And maybe that's their job, for all I know. But they are doing a heck of a job over there. In on a lot of the action. Ball here on the near side. Odyssey will put it into play. And the way this field has been maintained, it's a fast field. And should play into the hands. Oh, we get a trip right here, right to the shins. And that is going to be a definite yellow card right there. Oddly. It's still on the ground. Trey Garton for the Odyssey, and he gets up, but that was a cheap shot right there. And so we do have the yellow card. Referee right there on top of it. And so the California Odyssey, Ryan Brown will start things off here on the free kick. Keeps it in the backfield. Now they want to move into the middle. Right down the middle. Can't control the ball. Goes right back to Real Colorado. Number 14, Taminga. Seth runs into trouble as he's surrounded by a couple of blue jerseys. Now it comes back. Ochoa. Now upfield. Silva, number 8. Looking for some help. He's surrounded by red jerseys. Number 10 there providing the defense. Dion Bubar Hall. Trying to center the ball. Gets it off to Ochoa, number 9. Ball taken away. And it is Real Colorado bringing it up across midfield. But it's uncontrolled. And the Odyssey will take it. There's Ryan Brown, number 11. Brown over to Garton. Watching there is Beta. Garton gets away from the defender. But he comes back. That's Coachy Goldman. And Goldman provides the defense here. The ball is out across the back line, and it will be a goal kick for Miguel Rosales and the Real Colorado squad. Number 21, Anthony Naboli battling for control of the ball over on the far side, but right now it belongs to Real Colorado. And over in that far corner, the ball goes out. Number 10, Dion Bubar Hall there as well. And now let's see who the ball belongs to. And it is going to be a corner kick as it went out across the back line. Last touch by Odyssey. So another corner for Real Colorado. They've had their fair share of those here in this first half of play. Unable to put one through, though. Ball bounces off the head, high into the air, and over here to the near side. Number 2, Brendan McDaniel for Real Colorado. Oddly, number 7, with that fresh yellow card pinned on him. Had it right down the middle of the field. The sun comes out again. Beta battling for control, looking for some help. Got a teammate coming over. But that's Silva. Left-footed kick. That's going to be well wide and over the net. And the ball is retrieved. And number 8, Chris Silva, will take the corner kick. So that ball was deflected. And Silva will have the corner kick, left-footed. This should be interesting. Nice job deflecting it away. Ball towards the net, deflected away by Rosales. High into the air. Nice job as he saves the net. A goal right there, but again, a corner kick, and Silva will move to the far side of the field. And yes, I have learned something. Those kids with the lime green shirts do have a purpose, and they're doing a fine job as they're scattered all over this field. Just about 6-7 minutes here in regulation for the first half. Brown here on the near side. Lost one up towards the net. High into the air. Rosales goes. He deflects it. Ball still belongs to the Odyssey. They're going to take another shot. Deflected away. Over the net. And out. Last touch by the Real Colorado squad. And so the Odyssey again with a corner kick. Number 9, Emmanuel Ochoa looking on as Silva. Chris Silva, number 8, takes the kick. Lofts it nicely, just a little bit long. Rolls here to the near side. There's Ochoa. Ochoa with a center pass. Too many red jerseys there. It's cleared away. Seffers watches it roll and roll over to the far side and out. And last touch by Real Colorado. Ball right here at midfield. Now over to the far sideline. Seffers wants to center it. He's still taking it himself, looking for some help. Collision after he unloaded the ball. Number 2 on the ground, just wide of Kinney. And I believe Brendan McDaniel was trying to set one up there. There were a couple of red jerseys streaking towards the net. And so dodging a bullet right there. California Odyssey. Trey Garton, left-footed, little touch pass, centered over to Silva. Now he's going to come back here to Brown, number 11. Now Brown looks upfield. Passes the ball off to Ochoa. Ochoa back to Silva. Silva now looks upfield, gets it to Garton. Garton over to Brown as he was in trouble. Now again to Silva right in the middle of the field. Garton now goes into the backfield. Number 3, Chris Gallo. And the ball is out over on the far sideline. Almost to the time now. We've got about 3 to 4 minutes to go. Here in the first half, no score. It's off of Gallo on the far sideline. Ryan Kinney up to Brown. Silva battling for the ball in between 3 red jerseys and manages to get over to Brown. Brown to Garton. Trey Garton still following the ball. Tominga, number 14, has it taken away, and now Colin Audley on the far side, number 7. Has the ball taken away, but it goes out, and number 5, Chris Wills, will put the ball into play for Real Colorado. Nice strong overhead toss. Now Silva, nearly held by Audley, and that ball goes right back to Kinney. And Kinney, a nice line drive kick across midfield. Boris Beta makes a turn, now heads up towards the net. He's going to have the ball taken away. Nice defensive play. So Real Colorado doing a nice job there on defense. Number 4, Chelimo Guillermo for the Odyssey. But he needed some help there. A lot of red jerseys. They bring it up across midfield. Garten now sizing things up. Seffers trying to get around the defense. Looks for some help. Number 2, Brendan McDaniel comes over. McDaniel still with the ball. Garten right on him. Goes towards the net. It's cleared away. Right down the middle. Shot just wide of the net. Kenny watches that one go out of bounds. And a goal kick for the Odyssey. Ball put into play, high into the air it comes. Across midfield, and it's Real Colorado with the ball. Naboli, number 21 on the far side, battling with Pasquale Murillo, number 19, and it goes off of Naboli. And we're going to have to watch the referee now, as we're down to just the final few minutes here of this first half, so that whistle could go off at any time, and I think that's an inadvertent hand there off number 18, Koji Goldman. And the ball belongs to the Odyssey. And there's Trey Garten. Garten across midfield. McDaniel taken away by Garten, coming from behind. He's looking for some help, gets it off to Brown. Now Brown moves in, over to Silva, back to Garten. Brown retreats. Garten with a nice center pass. He had Beta there. Couldn't get the header. The ball will roll over the far corner. And there's the whistle. That is the end of this scoreless first half. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Very, very fine first half. A lot of action, but nobody got the ball into the net. We'll take a quick halftime, and we'll be back with the second half in just a minute. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're back for the start of the second half of this Boys Under 17 Far West Regionals Championship game. The teams have switched sides, and now moving from right to left will be Real Colorado, defending that left net. Ryan Kenny and his squad from Clovis Odyssey out of California. No score in that first half. We're just underway in the second half. I'm Ken Gonzalez. As I've said many times, glad to be here doing this game. Beautiful day here in Aurora, Colorado, the Aurora Sports Park. clouds covering the sun right now, but they tend to give way every now and then as the sun will poke through. And there is Colin Audley. Audley had that yellow card in the first half. And that first half was a battle between each of these squads to play their own game. It was very evident that Odyssey likes to run very quick. And this squad for Real Colorado slowed them down and got them to play a slower paced game. And that may be the reason why we're still tied at 0, as the Odyssey was slowed down there in that first half. And already the second half is shaping up to be much more physical than that first half was, even though, like I said, we did have that yellow card. But we're going to get, let's see, a direct free kick here. Chris Wills, number 5, will take the kick. And let's see if Ryan Kenny is up to the task here. Actually, that's number 6. Chris Banghart, who will take the kick. And Banghart was there. You had Audley there, and yet it was number 5, Wills, like I alluded to, who did take the kick high over the crossbar and out. So a goal kick for Ryan Kenny. Ball over on the far sideline. Ryan Brown, number 11. Of course, was stellar in that first half. Ball going down the field towards that far corner. And out. Second half, 45 minutes. We've played 48 minutes here of this 90-minute match. Near collision there. Milam, number 2, sends it back to Brown. Brown now across midfield. Ball taken by McDaniel. Brendan McDaniel, number 2, and they're going to get a whistle. The ball will belong to Real Colorado. Byron Seffers. He's sized up defensively there by number 3, Chris Gallo. Seffers takes a shot towards the net. And there's Ryan Kenny going up into the air to make the stop. And now he'll look upfield. Nice strong kick. Well across midfield. Right down the middle. And Silva will knock that one out of bounds. It will belong to Real Colorado. And number 19, Pasquale Maria, will put the ball into play. So the action going back and forth. Audley, number 7, with the ball. Guillermo right behind him. Now number 14, Seth Taminga. And Colorado will take an ill-advised shot towards the net. It's going to be well wide. And a goal kick for Ryan Kenny. Ball off the head of, simply that's Ochoa. Yeah, there's Silva right there in the middle of your screen. Ochoa, number 9, coming over to help out with the ball. Has it taken away by Audley. Audley, crossfield over to the far side. Upfield pass. Dion Bubar Hall, number 10, passes it off. Oddly again with the ball. And there's number 9, Ochoa. He stops, holds up, changes direction. Now goes over to the far side. Brown. Brown now across midfield. Little touch pass. It looks like Gallo, number 3. Now over here to the near sideline. Anthony Naboli, number 21, across midfield. He's hounded by Bubar Hall. And the ball will roll into the hands of Miguel Rosales. Ochoa, actually Silva, number 8, now it goes upfield. Odyssey still with the ball, controlling the tempo right now. Slowed it down just a bit. You know they want to get things going and run. Bubar Hall over to Seffers. Seffers now moves in, wants to center it. Hall, number 10. And the ball rolls and rolls. Save from going out over on that far sideline. Off to number 12. Lincoln Splitstosser into the game. Upfield now to Ochoa. Ochoa quickly downfield or upfield. Here on the near side to Milam, number 2. Moves into the middle. High into the air. It's deflected. Red jerseys are there. Coming across, so Guillermo trying to control the ball. Over to Milam again, number 2. Number 21. Naboli looks on. He's got the ball now. Nice little touch pass towards the center. Is going to be just long. Cleared away. And the ball safe from going out over on that far sideline. Ryan Brown. Collision there. No whistle. That's Trey Garton, number 6. And there is number 12, Lincoln Splitstosser, providing the defense against Seffers. Now here on the near sideline. Left-footed kick. Oh, it's going to be wide, but off the fingertips of Ryan Kenny. And we'll have a corner kick for Real Colorado from the far side. And let's see what they can do with it here. Just about 9 minutes into this second half, so we played 54 minutes of this 90-minute half, or 90-minute match. And number 5, Chris Wills, will put the ball into play with the corner kick from the far sideline. Milam and Brendan McDaniel, number 2 for Colorado. Real Colorado there in your screen. Left-footed kick for Wills. Here it comes, high into the air. It's going to be wide and long, and will roll out. And so a goal kick for Ryan Kenny. So some substitutions coming in before Kenny can get that goal kick off. No score. Again, I'm Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions. Here comes a goal kick high into the air, deep into Real Colorado territory. Chased down by number 20, Zachary Fraser over on that far sideline. Ball at midfield. And rolls and goes out across that back line. And so a goal kick for Miguel Rosales. Rosales kick right at midfield. Number 4, Guillermo. Touch pass up to Milam, number 2. Nice job defensively by Real Colorado. Last touch by Real Colorado. And so Odyssey will put it into play here on the near side. Naboli, Anthony Naboli, number 21. High into the air towards the net. Rosales comes out and makes a stop. Quickly he boots boots the ball across midfield. Battle for the ball at midfield. It's the Odyssey coming away with it. Ochoa sends it into the backfield. Now Kenny has it. And now he'll look upfield. Which way does he go? Left or right? Now he's going to angle it right. Near midfield, right down the middle. Wills, number 5. Guillermo sizing him up. Naboli providing some D as number 19. Pasquale Murillo tries to do something with the ball for Real Colorado, but it goes out here on the near side. Naboli gets it into play. It'll roll and roll, taken by number 19, Pasquale Murillo. And just like that, it goes out. Last touch by Odyssey, and so, again, Real Colorado puts it into play. There's number 3, Chris Gallo. Chris, San Joaquin Memorial High School. Senior. Ryan Kinney with the ball in the box there. He just goes to his left side. Lincoln Splitstusser there. Far side, now into the middle. Ball rolls and rolls over here to the near sideline. Naboli. Right at midfield. And number 8, Ochoa. Or Silva. Chris Silva, number 8. Now there's Ochoa, Emmanuel Ochoa right there in the middle of the field. Goes over to the far side, running it down. Number 5 for Clovis Odyssey, Sylvester Arias, but couldn't get there in time. It goes out and belongs to Real Colorado. Ochoa goes high into the air with the header. Now Ryan Brown trying to run it down. He's hounded there by number 16, Byron Seffers. Odyssey able to come away with the ball. They'll bring it up. They want to get it across midfield. Now they slow it down before they do so. Brown. Now they get it over across midfield. Trying to center it. Still rolling down that far sideline. Too many red jerseys. But a one-man show taking the ball away. Now it's centered. There's a shot towards the net. And it's going to be wide. And out. And a goal kick. So Miguel Rosales, nothing he could do there. He just watches that out. Kick high into the air, right at midfield. Splitstusser is battling for control of the ball. There's a whistle, and he's going to be fouled. Puts it back on the ground, gets it into play quickly. Odyssey. I think that's Matthew Johnson on the far sideline. Number 10. Milam. Out of Brown. There's Johnson right at midfield. Now he moves over here to the near sideline. Looks upfield, wants a place to go. Looks for some help. Little touch pass here. And Naboli will bring it down the sideline. Now it goes right back into the middle of the field. Naboli does a good job of trying to control the ball, but Audley was there first, and he takes it across midfield. Now here come Real Colorado on the ground. Oh, they wanted that one right there. Set up. They wanted to take the shot from here on the near sideline, but it was just too fast. And luckily for Ryan Kenny and the rest of the Clovis Odyssey, striker just couldn't get there in time. And looks as though Seffers will come out for a breather. Ball on the ground. Guillermo. Pasquale Murillo, number 19. Can somebody break through here? We'll see. Ball across midfield now. Real Colorado over to the far sideline. Oddly. Chris Wills there, number 5. Ochoa, number 9, right in the middle of the field. Upfield pass. Nice header, but it goes out. Unable to be saved here on the near side. And it's Real Colorado putting it back into play here on the near sideline. Right downfield. And will go out off of number 3, Chris Gallo of Clovis Odyssey. Ochoa down the middle. Pasquale Murillo takes it away from behind. Dion. Bubar Hall, number 10 there for Real Colorado. Nice job by the defense of Odyssey. They get it up towards midfield. Now it'll be handled there by Wills, number 5. Over to Colin Audley. Back to Wills. Wills into the middle, centers. Off to number 2, Brendan McDaniel. McDaniel passes it off to the near sideline, near the corner. McDaniel again right in the middle of the field. Little touch pass right in front. Comes right back out, though. Odyssey sends it the other way. Nice job. Nice little short passing game here by Real Colorado. Although Odyssey is stepping in front of some of those and bringing them back out, they're not getting the ball upfield. Real Colorado gets control again, and they're allowed to set up their passing game again, but this time it goes out here on the near sideline. Ball back into play. Oddly. Again down the middle, but the Odyssey defense is there. They clear it away. Right at midfield. And now you can sense from both of these squads, we've played now 60 minutes, 65 minutes, as we're at the 20-minute mark of the second half. 65 minutes now into this match, 90-minute match. And maybe these squads are getting just a little bit anxious, trying to force things, getting away from their game, using some very long passes now, trying to get something going. Over to the far corner. And it might take a very aggressive play, something out of the box, to make something work here, as these teams are so evenly matched, played such a great game so far. And we do have about 25 minutes to go. Whistle over on that far side. Yeah, that's going to go against the Odyssey squad. And Real Colorado will have an opportunity here. Colin Audley. So the free kick for Real Colorado. Left-footed, attacking wide of the net and long, and rolls all the way to the other side untouched. And it will be put into play here on the near side by, well, that's Anthony Naboli. Ball quickly taken away by Real Colorado. There's a shot towards the net. It's going to be just wide. And so a goal kick for the Odyssey. And there's Kenny. Beta with the header high into the air, but it's still, the ball still moves towards the net, being defended by Rosales, Miguel Rosales. Guillermo on the ground. Real Colorado clears it away. Now they move into the middle of the field. There's number 9, Ochoa. Can't control the ball. Taken away by the red team. Real Colorado. Quick whistle that's going to go against Brown. And the ball belongs to Real Colorado here, just below midfield. Action starts up. Ball at midfield. But the Odyssey steps in front of it, takes it away, closes up that passing lane. Silva. Chris Silva, number 8. Nice little touch pass. The ball will roll out over on the far sideline. Real Colorado will put the ball to play right at midfield. Number 19 coming out, Pasquale Murillo. Real Colorado with the ball. And it goes out. Number 20 was there, Zachary Frazier. But it goes out before he could get there. Off of Odyssey. Milam, number 2, right in the middle of the field. Goes over to the far sideline. And the ball is out over on the far sideline. Odyssey with the ball. No score. Again, we're at the boys under 17 Far West Regional Championship game. The winner goes to Nationals in July. Ball across midfield. High into the air. And it's going back and forth. Again, we've done this before. And we'll probably do it again before this match is done. Both of these teams want it badly. Nobody's made a mistake. You know, they've had some opportunities, and they've been thwarted on nice plays by the defense. A little bit of misfire here and there, but nobody has really blown a huge opportunity here. And we've now played 70 minutes into this 90-minute match. So we are heading into the home stretch here. No score. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, all the way from San Diego, California, to get you the action here in Aurora, Colorado. Boris Beta takes a shot towards the net. It's going to be just wide. And will roll and roll to the far sideline. Save from going out by the Odyssey. They saved the ball. Still with control over on the far sideline. But stepping in front, Real Colorado. They had it. And as they try to head upfield, it goes out of bounds. Odyssey again will have it. Ball comes right over here towards that camera operator and goes out, and Anthony Naboli puts it into play. Anthony with it again, holds it up. Now he moves into the middle of the field. Passes. Brown. Now the ball over on the far sideline. Ochoa wants to make his move quickly. He's going to take a shot. It's centered over to the other side and a misfire. Guillermo, he was right there to take that pass perfectly. And if he would have kept the ball on the ground, that might have had an opportunity to hit the back of the net. Very similar to that first half when Boris Beta had gotten Rosales to come out of the box, had an open net, and just fired the ball high into the air. It soared well over the net. If he would have kept it on the ground there, that would have been a score definitely. Not so sure this time, as Guillermo didn't have a direct shot at the net, but it would have been close. And Rosales with the goal kick. Oddly, right down this sideline to Seffers. Streaking to the net, number 15. Kenny comes out, deflects the ball out. Does a good job. Greg Rouse, number 15, was heading to the net there for Real Colorado. He wasn't intended there on that long crossfield pass, but he was there just in case the ball got loose. But Ryan Kenny was able to clear it away. Oddly hits the ground. No whistle. And we do get a whistle. We're going to get a yellow card against Boris Beta. Seemed to be late. It was a very silent whistle. So the ball on the ground will belong to Real Colorado, of course. Seffers battling again with Gallo, number 3, on the far sideline. There's a header, number 14. Tominga. Real Colorado keeps the ball on this side, but they're not really getting any shots on goal here. Some uncontrolled control, if you will, as they have possession of the ball, but it's not really going anywhere, and the Odyssey finally will have possession as they put it into play, but just like that, the red jersey step in front. Seffers now with the ball as they move into the middle of the field. Little touch pass towards the net. Kenny comes out. He had some help there by his defenders, but decided to come out and snare the ball, and he did. Shows off a strong arm there as well as he rolls it out across midfield. Beta there for Odyssey. Real Colorado, though, they regroup. They take it back the other way. Right here on the near side, Rouse, number 15, over to Wills. 5. Seffers now. He's going to move into the middle of the field. Seffers comes in deep. Dion was there, but it's uncontrollable. Dion Bubar Hall. And now we'll have the kick for Odyssey. That's Ryan Kenny, of course. Ball off of number 5, Wills. And so a break for Odyssey. And Guillermo will put the ball into play. Number 4, Guillermo Guillermo. 5'11", 145 pounds. Wants to get into kinesiology. Seems to be a fan of AC Milan also. And number 14, Seth Tominga with the ball in the middle. Real Colorado. Again, a crossfield pass. Stepping in front. Guillermo, number 4, slides. Tries to save it, but it goes out. As you see, streaking in from the far side, substitution for Real Colorado national squad. And we have hit the 75th minute here of this match. Ball's loose. Milam. And it will be Guillermo to put it into play here on the near side. That ball on a bounce into the chest of Rosales. Ball at midfield. And there's Silva. Right down the middle of the field. Holds up. Changes direction. Now stops. Over to the far side. A little bit of a center pass deflected there. Beta was there, but coming out was Rosales. He's going to grab it before anybody can do anything with the ball. Seffers over here to the left side. Coming in deep. There's a shot. It's going to get right by Ryan Kinney for the first score of the game, number 15, Greg Rouse. And Real Colorado, in the 77th minute of this match, puts the first score on the board. As they worked it finally here on the near side, number 15, Rouse. Greg Rouse is able to get through the keeper, Ryan Kinney, and that's not an easy task. But he got Kinney to come out just a little bit, and that gave him a little bit of an advantage there. Play starts again, and so now things can heat up, as this game was just kind of floating along, and now the Odyssey has to step it up, as they've got about 15 minutes to tie the score, which isn't out of the realm of possibilities here. Excuse me, they only trail 1-0. 15 minutes. They've got Beta, good force striking there on the net. So, you know, if they can get a couple of good looks, they might be able to test Rosales and see if they can't tie this game. Ochoa. Over to Naboli here on the near side. Naboli saves it from going out. Saves it twice as he comes back in, but he runs into some red jerseys, and the ball still belongs to the Odyssey. Quickly, Naboli gets it back into play. Over to Guillermo. Guillermo will lose the ball. Taken away by Real Colorado. But he gets back, and he's going to clip player from Real Colorado from behind, and the ball belongs to Real. And so, ball across midfield over to the far sideline. Oddly, ball rolls and rolls. Seffers. And now number 10, there he is, Matthew Johnson. Johnson really got to the net there in that first half. He was a force, and we haven't really seen much of him here in the second half, so maybe they want to go to that well, see if they can't change something up. Seffers. Over to Taminga, number 14, whistle. And the ball belongs to the Odyssey. Ball high into the air, gets away, and into the hands of Rosales. And he'll pick it up. Looking for some help, wants to go somewhere with it, finally does. Boots it well across midfield. On the head of the Odyssey, send it back the other way. Johnson and now Milam, they both watch it go out of bounds on the far side. Ball will belong to Real Colorado. As we have now played 81 minutes into this match, so under 10 minutes to go. There is some time left for Odyssey, but they got to get on it. And they will have the ball just below midfield. There's a whistle. Now Crossfield pass. They want to bring it over here to the near side. Naboli over to Beta. Can't control it. Gets away. Wills will run it down here for Real Colorado. Wills again across midfield. Ryan Kenny comes out with the header. Tough move right there, man. I tell you that. If that ball got across his head, the net would have been wide open. But that's what happens when you got a player out there that knows what he can do. Very confident out there, and that's Ryan Kenny. Brown goes towards the net, untouched, and will roll out across the back line. Rosales will retrieve the ball. And Johnson will come out. And looks like he'll be replaced by Trey Garton. And Beta comes out as well. I believe that's Chris. Well, there's Chris Silva there right at midfield. And right now you can guess Real Colorado just wants to keep the ball away now. They want to do some long crossfield passing, control the ball, keep it away from their net, and just milk this thing, run out the clock. Ryan Brown gets it into play. Now across midfield. Chris Silva. He changes directions, now brings it into the backfield again to Brown. Brown to Ochoa. Ochoa into the backfield. Now it comes out across midfield. Here on the near side, Naboli. Anthony Naboli, number 21, runs into some trouble from behind. George Carmichael, number 9, takes it away. Carmichael. Guillermo, though, recovers right down the middle of the field. The field is spread open now. Ochoa. Brown. And let's see, Garton touches it, but it will be recovered and taken away by Real Colorado over on the far side. We come upon the 84th minute here of this match. 1-0 in favor of Real Colorado. Odyssey desperately trying to get some more shots on goal. Silva over here to Guillermo on the near side. Guillermo down the field. Naboli, number 21. They keep it here on the near side. Milam there, number 2. He'll slip. The ball belongs to, should be Real Colorado, and it is. Rouse, number 15 there. The lone strike today, the lone goal coming off the leg of number 15, Greg Rouse. Real Colorado putting it into play. Guillermo storms through a couple of Colorado players. Trying to make something happen. Guillermo again. Now he's going to attack. Little touch pass to Milam. And the ball will go out here on the near side. Will belong to the Odyssey. Naboli will put the ball into play here from the near side. Milam, number 2. Ball is out. Still belongs to Odyssey. There's a shot towards the net. Rosales is there. He saves the tying goal right there. And Real Colorado clearing it away from the net. And in about 3 minutes or so, we're going to have to start watching the official in the middle of the field. And we don't know how much time has been added to the clock. Brown wants to attack, runs into 3 red jerseys. The ball is cleared, but right there, touched by Ochoa. Here to the near side, Guillermo. Naboli has it. Naboli, long shot towards Rosales, right into his chest. Another save, another great game, a quiet game by Miguel Rosales, but he has done a superb job back there. Both of these keepers have done a great job, but Miguel Rosales, his squad with a 1-0 lead right now. And very quietly, he has gone about his business there today. We come upon about the 87th minute mark here. Again, unofficially, though. And it's a 1-0 lead for Real Colorado over at Odyssey out of Clovis, California. Number 9 coming out of the game, George Carmichael. And Byron Seffers will come back in. Ball put into play by Wills here on the near side. Odyssey need to take the ball away right now. They need a mistake by Real Colorado. The ball is out, and I believe we're going to have a corner kick coming up, and we are. So corner kick for Real Colorado, and number 7, Colin Audley, I believe will take this kick. Teammate number 19 is there, Pasquale Murillo, and he sends it right to Murillo, back to Audley. Over to number 14, Taminga, takes a shot to the net. It's going to be high and long, and a goal kick. And Odyssey desperately needs to get it back. Ryan Kenny with the kick over to Naboli. Naboli across midfield to Guillermo, overruns the ball, taken away by Real Colorado. Murillo. Seffers. Byron Seffers. Passes long, will roll all the way to the far sideline. Into the middle, misfire there, another shot, and that ball is going to find the back of the net. But they're going to wave it off. Wave it off, he was in too deep. Nice break for Odyssey. Guillermo gets away from Seffers. Tries to look upfield, took too long. Seffers recovered. Changed direction of the ball, stepping in front now. Real Colorado taking it away. And Real Colorado, I believe they can sense it right now. A whistle that goes against Odyssey. And unofficially, we have now reached the 89th minute of this match. So we will definitely watch the official. Free kick for Real Colorado. Guillermo backs up. Wills over to Audley. Audley now just trying to run this clock out. They don't want to do much right here. They don't want to get too crazy. They're just keeping the ball away. Odyssey played a rough game. They played a tough game. They did well, but that one shot gets through Ryan Kenny. And that was due to a great job of passing by that Real Colorado squad. Finally getting the ball over to Rallis, and he decided from the near side here he was going to penetrate. He came in deep. Kenny came out. And that was just the advantage that Rouse needed and got the ball into the back of the net for that 1-0 lead. And our clocks are off here, so we will watch the referee. Guillermo quickly gets the ball into play to Ochoa. Naboli over to Guillermo again, back to Naboli. They need to attack. Ball right down the middle. There's a shot towards the net. Rosales with the stop, and that could be the game save right there. That ball was drilled, and Rosales is able to make the stop. Ball cleared in the backfield of Odyssey. Ochoa across midfield. Again, they're coming in deep, but cleared away. Ball is out here on the near side. Naboli quickly races across midfield to get it into play. He's got to hurry. Ball is put into play. Back and forth it goes, high into the air. Brown takes a shot towards the net, right to Rosales, and that's exactly what Odyssey needs to do no matter where they're at right now. They got to take shots on goal. High into the air, Rosales. Naboli, there's the whistle, and that's it. That is it. The boys under 17 Far West Regional Championship goes to Real Colorado National as they defeat Clovis Odyssey out of California by a final score of 1-0. Greg Rouse with the winning score here in the second half. Both of these teams played a great game, and they should congratulate one another. Of course, Odyssey is going to be disappointed here, but they played a heck of a match. And I couldn't have brought to you a better match here today. From the Aurora Sports Park in Aurora, Colorado, the boys under 17 Far West Regionals here on June 25th, 2005. The championship goes to Real Colorado. Again, I'm Ken Gonzalez, George Langevin Productions. I appreciate you watching us and watching these two fine teams play. Until we see you again next time, be safe and have a good day, everybody.